Good morning, guys. It's probably actually afternoon there on Monday the 4th, and this is our first real week, I think, for most of us to get into our routines for 2021. But I'm coming to you guys today in all the mom life fashion. I just got home from the gym, so no makeup, no shower yet, no nothing, which was the perfect way to do this video today because it is all about your AM rituals and what these kind of are, and why they're so important, and how I use these in my life, and how I really want to bring these into our group for each of you, because what we talk about here is we talk about mindset, we talk about business, we talk about our health, and having rituals in general are everything. But the hardest part for us isn't just sticking to things, even if we plan them, because we don't know where they're going to fit in, and because life just throws us so many whirlwinds. So coming from a mom of 6 kids between the two of us. We've got 3 businesses. One of them's, one of our kids is an infant. She's 4 months old right now. Like, it is literally almost impossible to count on anything anymore. And yet, in order to keep businesses going, and in order to keep an eye on our health and all those things, I have to find a place for it. So the funny thing about where there's a will, there's a way, is the desperation that brings us to this point. So, just a little insight into this. Your AM rituals should be something that start very early. For most people, for me, it starts at 5 a.m. It's between, especially the hours of 5 and 7 for me. For some people, it's going to be between 5 and 8. This is the only window of time that I can count on. And to get things done. So what this time is for, it's to set my mind for the day, because if they've proven, if you walk into your day, you get into your day, and the first thing you do is you go to social media, you go to the news, you go to anything, you're going to let the outside world dictate what your day consists of. You'll see a massive difference in your stress levels. You'll see a difference in your focus and everything you're doing. So you got to set yourself up the way you want to. So I don't check emails. I don't do anything in the first chunk of my day. I get up, I meditate, I do my affirmation. So I visualize what my life is going to look like today. And then after that, I do motivational stuff, because sometimes I'm not in a great place. Whenever I'm not in a good place mentally, I reach externally to the things that I can to get me there. So I have YouTube channels and things that I go to. I love Tony Robbins. I go to people that I can trust to lift me up, and I tailor it for the day. Maybe it's, maybe it's my body. Maybe it's, that day, maybe I'm feeling physically weaker. Maybe mentally I'm just not feeling as motivated. Maybe I'm feeling fearful, whatever. I'll look for something that's going to speak directly to whatever I feel like I'm struggling with it that day, or what I think will benefit me at that time. And then after that, I do education. So I read, or I intake information of some sort. And I do all this within the span of an hour. Okay. And then what a lot of people do is they'll move their body and they'll get moving. Well, me, I can't move until after I get my kids out to school. So my routine fits my life. It looks a little different. So I actually get some crucial work tasks. I have work machine tasks that I do for an hour each day, 5 days a week. This is how I maintain a big business, and I run a big business and keep it moving when I am essentially stay-at-home mom for most of the hours and the rest of the day. So again, where there's a will, there's a way. And I know for a lot of us, especially dads, not to discount any dads in this, like when schools got shut down and jobs got routed back to home, a lot of the men have had to learn how to also work from home with kids. So maybe you were just at home with kids before, maybe not now, maybe you don't have kids, but either way, maybe you've got an 8 to 5 or whatever it is. The only way to build and take control over the one thing that you want in this life is to do it. Have a point where you can count on it each day. Now, this needs to be kind of flexible, and I'm talking quick because I don't want you guys to have to sit here all day, and because I don't have all day. But like, for instance, today, my baby is teething, okay? She's full-time nursing still. She is not sleeping at all in the nighttime. She has to sleep on me. I am a human pacifier. She's not very happy. So whereas usually I could count on her, I've just been able to start counting on her sleeping till about 8. So even if she was up in the night, I could count on her getting up at about 5 to eat and being back down to sleep, till about 8. Well, that is beautiful, because then I get up at 5, even, anything, and I get to do what I got to do before I know she's up, and the rest of my day is up in the air, depending on what it looks like with kids. Well, she just switched all that up on me because she's not sleeping for anything right now. So today, I still felt accomplished even though nothing went my way. So I got up with her. She was up when I was up today. So my meditation happened while nursing her, as did my affirmations. And I put in my headphones and I did a book on tape today. And I did videos, audio videos today. And I did the things that I could do. So my 2 hands were on her, but my head was achieving what I needed to achieve. And on the way to pick up my son, I have to get my oldest son from his dad's house and take him to school every day. all the days that he's not with me too. So on the drive there is when I pounded out some of my educational time in my book, okay, where I could have rocked out to music, I could have done other things, but I made that happen. So for that 2-hour chunk this morning, I still was able to take care of my kids and do all that, even though it got thrown in there. And why this is so important is because we need accomplishment. Humans need to feel accomplished. If you feel like you start a million things but accomplish nothing, or that you have an intention that never ends up happening or coming into fruition because you're always called out, or you just don't have enough time. Time is everyone's issue, especially right now. It's always going to be your issue. If it's your issue now, it might easily be your issue later. And working your way out of a place where you don't have time is going to take work too. So you'll never get out of that place unless you find a place for it now and you start doing it. So that morning routine is everything. It's not just about accomplishing business goals or health goals or all these things. It's about accomplishing anything that you intend or want for your life by taking a couple of hours, getting up early and taking those hours for you. You will be astounded at the difference it will make in your whole day. Everyone who is successful, especially in an entrepreneurial arena, even a lot of health gurus and stuff, the morning time is critical for their routines and for the things they do. They'll all say it. So if it works that good for all these people, why wouldn't it work for us, right? So whether we're focused on our physical goals, our business goals, just personal development, or maybe we're creating something new that we haven't had before that we really want, this is the window that is your time. Find a way to make it your time, even if it gets interrupted with kids, even if it can only be an hour, even if it can only be 30 minutes before you've got to get your kids to school. I mean, we have those life things, but find a place, especially in the morning, to decide how your day is going to go. Take control over what you can and make the best of it. So follow me this week. I'm going to be giving you extra tips and stuff about how to maximize our energy and the things that will actually help you sleep better, get up easier, have better brain cognition and functionality. And we'll be covering a lot of that this week too, especially the mind-gut connection and how it pertains to brain health and our neurons and all of our cellular activity and all the things. So this will be really great. I hope you guys are as excited as me. And tell me if you are already implementing a morning routine. Share a little bit about what is crucial in your morning routine and how it is. If you've done it for a while, share maybe how it's benefited you for the people that are completely new to this concept. And if you are thinking about it, what's one area that would be worth it to do? How would this help your physical health to take control of your day, starting with your morning? How would this help your business or your next goals that you have by taking this time in the morning? How would it help your stress for your family and you as a parent to sit down and just really set yourself up for the day? Okay. I hope to see you guys later. Thank you for joining in real quick in this 8-minute video, and let's talk more this week. Happy New Year.